Welcome back to the junk room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman. It's Monday, so what does that mean? Another random Star Wars vintage action figure to talk about. We're going to go through every Star Wars figure there is at random, so I apologize. Let's just try to get through this one. If you cut this video off, I understand. If you run it up to the end, I understand. If you click thumbs down, I hope you don't, but I'll understand. Remember, thumbs down is a vote for me, not a vote against the figure we're going to talk about today. So let's just try our best to get through this one. And then maybe next week we can talk about something a little better. And if you don't know yet who we're talking about, we're talking about this guy, the prince of the Star Wars action figure line, the Imperial Dignitary. Sorry, we have to talk about all the figures. So, let me try to get through this. The Imperial Dignitary, released in the Power of the Force line in 1985. He comes with a purple robe on, purple bell bottoms. He is probably the single worst Star Wars action figure of all times, at least from the vintage line. I don't even know what else to say. He comes with nothing. Doesn't come with a gun. Doesn't come with a staff. Doesn't come with anything. It's just that. Just the plain figure. Nothing special. Now, of course, on the Power of the Force card, he came with a coin. Don't really know who cares about that, but if you do, he's pictured on the coin. And in the background, it shows a couple of officers getting off a shuttle. Doesn't even have him standing against the shuttle. That's how boring he is. They just had to stick his face on there. Now, he was on the Tri-Logo card also, but being that he appeared only in the last 1985 line, he's not on any other card beside the Power of the Force and Tri-Logo. So what else I can say about him? Current market value on him, loose, will run you probably between $70-$80, depending on condition. He doesn't come with anything, so he's always complete. I guess that's the good thing about him. If you find one, he's complete. You don't have to add anything else about him. On card, he'll probably run you about $140 between $200, usually around $140, $150, depending on the card. Again, these prices are not for graded figures because I'm not really a fan of graded figures, so I'm going by loose condition, and we can do a whole video about that. So what else can I say about this guy? He's got a purple hat. Matches his purple robes. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get through this. He has black gloves on. That's kind of different. Now, one thing I will say is if you're collecting this figure, or you're looking to buy this figure and you want one in mint condition, check his nose. A lot of times the paint is rubbed off on the nose. They're very hard to find with good paint on the nose. This one's pretty good. He's got a little dot. Looks like a little zit right there. Again, he's wearing purple. He's got kind of orange right here under his shirt. What do you do with him if you have him and you're a kid, well, you get your old man emperor figure and you let him stand behind the emperor. That's his job. That's his action. He stands behind an old man with a cane. Now I'll give you, the emperor is pretty awesome. He's pretty badass. But an old man that just stands behind him. Again, he's wearing purple for some reason. And he's wearing his hat backwards. It looks more like a bathrobe. Guess another interesting feature is if you bend him over like this, he has a very square ass, which is very common on some of the Star Wars figures. Some of them have a round ass, some of them have a square ass. Only other thing I maybe can add is when they were testing the bubble for this figure, or the Power of the Force line, saw some of these turned up, well, not on the market, but turned up at Kenner on a 8D8 card. So you have one of the most boring figures on the card of one of the most boring droids. Now 8D8's okay, he's just not one of the best. Again, Imperial Dignitary. Thank you for watching. Like I said, we just had to talk about it and get it out of the way, right guys? But that's the Imperial Dignitary. I don't know what else to say about him. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Again, the thumb up is voting for the video, not for the figure. Sadly, if you want a complete line of action figures, Imperial Dignitary is part of that line. So if you're new to collecting, buy them first, get it out of the way. Buy them, put them in a shoebox or whatever. You don't have to look at him again. The only time he's really good if you have the Imperial shuttle, which I have back there. You can put the Emperor and him stand behind the Emperor, and it looks like it looks good on the display. But that's it. Oh God, thank God it's over. That's the Imperial Dignitary, my friends. Again, thank you for watching. Why the fuck did they make this figure? Goodbye, guys.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.